Hi everyone, hello you guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great and I hope you guys are being productive. In case you are seeing my face for the very first time, I am Susanita Efe. You guys, let me just quickly say this. I just finished recording a video where I made this week. Yes, it's a week and I made it myself. If you are interested, just let me know down in the comment section below and I'm going to upload the video for you guys to show you guys how I was able to make this week. That being said, those newcomer, after watching this video, please make sure you click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. All right, that's out of the way. Intro is out of the way. Let's talk about Germany, Deutschland. So you guys, in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you 5 things that will make your living in Germany okay. Are you planning to move to Germany, or you are new in Germany, or you are already living in this country? If you really want to enjoy your stay in this country, you guys, let me just tell you, the number one thing that will help you enjoy your stay in Germany is do not take money from the government. I know, job center is sweet. Geld is sweet. Arbeitslosengeld 1 oder 2, it's sweet. But if you are a person who really has, if you have a big plan for yourself, if you really have a big dream for yourself, let me tell you, job center money is never going to make you rich. If you really want to become wealthy, if you really want to become rich, like you have plans for yourself, maybe you want to travel the world, maybe you want to open your own business, maybe you want to do big things for yourself, job center money is not going to help you at all. Job center is only there to help you during the course of your joblessness. Maybe you don't have a job, maybe you can't find a job. Yes, they are going to support you. It's like social welfare where they support you during the time of your joblessness. But let me tell you, if you really want to enjoy living in Germany, try to stay away from job center. Like, if you can, stay away. But if you cannot, maybe you don't have a job, maybe your current situation, you cannot find a job, okay, it's okay. Let them pay for you. They pay for your house rent, they give you a certain amount of money to feed. But then if you are able to find a job, if you can find a job, if you are not disabled, even the disabled in Germany, they work. The disabled people, they work. Trust me. I have seen people on wheelchair and they are in the offices. They work. I have seen people on wheelchair and they are doing, they are carpenters. They are doing some handiwork, like their foot, maybe their legs may be disabled, but their hands are still functioning. They are working. So how about you that you have 2 legs, 2 hands, and you really want to enjoy your life in this country and you think job center money is going to make you rich? Don't deceive yourself. I know many people that are living in other countries that, like, for instance, let me just use Africa for example. Like, someone who is coming from Africa, you might think, oh, they are going to give me 400 euros. That's big money. Yes, it's big money, but when you convert it into the cost of living right here, you are going to realize that by the time you pay some certain bills and then you buy food, you're going to realize that you are not really living in affluence. Like, you are just living within your means, which is not bad. But if you can find a job, I'm going to advise you, look for a job. If you cannot find a job, maybe your educational level is really not okay, go do some vocational courses. They call it Ausbildung. Do Ausbildung. Upgrade. Ausbildung. Okay, I may not be pronouncing it well, but it's a guy. Do something to upgrade your life and leave job center. So I know I've been talking on that number one too much, because I'm like dragging that a lot, because I see a lot of people who say that, me, no, I will never work in this country. I will never work in this country. I'm going to continue to eat that money. That money, I'm going to continue to eat it. Yes, but think about your old age. Think about when you are 65, when you are 67. Think about then. It's better you get a job now. And that brings me to my number 2 point. Get a job now and start to pay tax. Listen, if you pay tax in this country, the Germans are going to love you. Oh my. Trust me, if you are a taxpayer, like you're a foreigner and you're a taxpayer, the Germans are going to love you, because it's like you are not depending on them. You are not, they are not babysitting you, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not like you are eating the taxpayers' money and you are just there and you're not doing anything. They are working and paying tax and you're just enjoying. Join the queue of paying tax. Get a job. Do something. If you want to open your own business, open your own business. If you want to open your own shop, open your own shop. If you want to be a stylist, be a hairstylist, a fashion designer, anything that you want to be in this country, Germany, honestly, you can be it. Just be focused, okay? If you really want to enjoy your life in this country, you really want to enjoy everything in this country and you want to be happy, make sure you work and then you pay tax. Don't do illegal businesses where you try to corner and corner and corner and corner and corner and you never want to pay tax. I also saw someone who was like, I will never pay tax in this country. And I was like, really? But you are benefiting from other people's tasks. There is nothing wrong in paying tax because it's like the people that are paying the tax, for me, I see it this way. Okay, they are paying tax. The taxes are quite, the rate of the tax is quite high. But I feel like it's like they are paying tax. They are on the table. That's how I see it. This is just my own illustration, you guys. I feel like the taxpayers are on the table and they are throwing crumbs on the table on the floor. And those of you that have refused, like you have refused, literally refused to work, you are just there eating the crumbs that people are giving to you. That's how I see it. That is what motivated me to be able to say, no, girl, this is not your place. You don't want to be eating other people's crumb. Go sit on the table also so that you can also throw something down. Not like people will be throwing for you and you'll be eating. So that is kind of my own. This is not to insult anybody. You guys don't come for me. This is not to insult anybody. I'm not saying that people that are under job center, they are nobody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is my own illustration that really helped me to come out of this job center thing and to come out of this whole welfare thing, to be able to pursue my career and to be able to move on in life. So that's my number 2. I wrote them down. So let me look at my number 3 points. Number 3, this is very personal, you guys. Make sure you observe silence after 22 Uhr. 22 Uhr. After 10 p.m., you guys, you want to maintain silence, like reduce your volume. It doesn't matter if you are watching TV, you are making a phone call, whatever you're doing. But after 10 p.m. in Germany, you guys, you have to keep it on a low key. Like you have to bring your volume down, even the volume of your voice. Even if you have kids and you are living in the third floor, just like myself, or you are living in the second floor, your kids running up and down or doing all that after 10 p.m. it's not allowed. They can call the men with the blue lights for you, and I mean the police. Like after 10 p.m. if you are still playing loud music or you are still talking and laughing loud, especially on weekdays, you can get a fine, a penalty, Strafe. And if you don't want that Strafe, just make sure after 10 p.m. in Germany, keep it cool, keep it calm. If your kids are still awake, which is not normal, just make sure that they don't run around. If you're living in the first floor, no problem. But on the second and third floor, remember that you have people living downstairs. So try to keep your kids on a low key, like let their volume and everything go down. On weekend, it's kind of permissible. Like where I live, sometimes on weekend I play loud music, and up till now nobody has ever come to like harass me because it's weekend. My neighbors also do the same. So on weekend, to a certain extent, it's allowed, but like not like you play loud music and say, oh, it's weekend, and then you play it till like 2 3 4. Hello, people have different schedule of working in Germany. Like everyone's schedule is different. Some people are going to work at 1 a.m. Some are going to work at 2 a.m. Some are coming back from work at 2 a.m. and they want to sleep. So remember, people work from Germany from Sunday to Sunday. Yes, Sunday to Sunday. Everyone's shift is just like here and there. People are going, people are coming. So you have to respect that also. So if you really want to enjoy your life in Germany, make sure after 10 p.m., especially on working days, bring your volume down. The moment you hear 10 p.m., just silence everything. All right, my next point is this: know when to use du and sie. You guys, I know this might sound funny. It sounded really funny to me when I came to Germany because I did not understand why I am talking to one person with Z and I'm talking to the other person and I'm using do. And for me, learning the language, I was very comfortable using the do. Was willst du? Was brauchst du? Kann ich dir helfen? Like do, it's very easy for me. Let me tell you guys one story. I was employed in a job a few years ago, and then my German was not really the best. And I addressed my chef. She was a lady. I addressed her. I said, I can't remember exactly what I was saying, but I addressed her. What was I saying? I addressed her using do. And she said, nine, nine, Frau Efe, nine. She like corrected me immediately. Like I felt like, what did I do? What did I do? What I do? What I do? But really, the lady kind of called my attention, and she was like, and one thing I love about Germans, like they would tell you their mind in a very nice and in a very polite way. So she called me and she was like, listen, please, in this office, we do not use do. You have to address me as Z. And you guys, I know that people you are not familiar with, you address them as Z. But people you are familiar with, like your friends, your husband's family, or your wife's family, or your co-workers that you are cool with, you use do. But with like your chef and strangers, you use Z. I knew that, but because some of my tongue was very comfortable using do, so I just said do. And when you meet a stranger in Germany, make sure you use Z until you guys get familiar and they agree. Make sure you ask them. It's always good. It's always nice to ask people. Sollen wir duzen oder sitzen? Like, should we use do or should we use Z? Don't just assume. Germans don't find it funny. They can really get upset. So listen, especially the older generations in Germany, they don't like it at all that you address them as do. No, you have to know when to use do and when to use Z. All right. One thing also I have to tell you guys before I wrap up this video, please, if you really want to enjoy your life in Germany, learn the language. You cannot be okay in Germany if you don't learn the language. Listen, it's another man's country, and for you to be able to blend, learn the language. It doesn't matter if you don't learn it properly, but still learn it, be able to communicate. You can run into a problem tomorrow and people will just start speaking German and you cannot express yourself and they will tell lies. And you might be arrested because you cannot express yourself. So before you wait for that translator who is going to translate maybe your English to you or translate whichever language you speak, at least if you are able to say, ich habe zwei, or you are able to say, ich habe das nicht gemacht, oder ich habe das gemacht, oder ich kann das, egal how you want to put it, but try to be able to say one or two words in German and you are going to be able to defend yourself. So learn the language, abide by the rules. One other thing I'm going to tell you guys, in Germany, Germans hate it when you use the Fahrradweg. It's like the lane for bicycles. If you are walking on the lanes that are made for bicycles, Germans get irritated. Okay? Don't walk on Fahrradweg. Follow the Fußgängerweg. So if you really want to enjoy your stay in this country, make sure you abide by the rules and you will be happy. All right, I think I have said a lot in this video, and if you have any question, feel free to ask me down in the comment section below. If you're planning to come to Germany and you want to know some certain things, my email is down below. You can also ask me some questions. If I know it, I'm going to answer you. And let's just share ideas. If there is anything that I said that is wrong, feel free to correct me. All right, we are all here to learn and we are all here to help each other. Ich liebe euch. Also, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao. Bye, guys. See you in my next video. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. Because if you don't love you, who will? Auf Wiedersehen.